Hey guys, how's it going? Today I am doing something very different. I don't think I have ever done a video this elaborate, I think. So bear with me. This is going to be first run, and we'll see how it goes. So, see you then. Alright, so if you don't know this brand, whoa, Meltrix, they do keyboards, and I have everything I need, I believe, to build a 75% keyboard here. First things first, because everyone's going to want to know, I got some banana splits as my switches. I've used Gatoron Inky V2s, and I've used Gatoron Oil Kings on my other build. These are banana splits. They're like tactical and linear by equals or what have you. Can you focus? So these are banana splits. They're factory lubed. I don't have to do that. I wouldn't mind doing that, but that's adding quite a bit. I got some stabilizers. I like the Durox. They got the V2s. These are V2, and I think I got teal or black. I don't remember. Looks like I got teal. So I got the V2s. I got teal, and yeah, looking good here. Next thing I did was I bought some ribbon cables, which I do not need, but it's better to have them instead of not have them. These are for video display. You'd see these in like 3D printers and stuff. I got some cheaper keycaps this time, because last time my keycaps were like $100. Excuse the dust. These are kind of a coffee color. I'll open them up and show you. So these are the keycaps I ended up picking up. They have a bit of a coffee kind of color tone, and you'll understand why I went with that. I do not know what these are called. If they're OEM or MEO or what have you. PBT Keys is the brand here. They're really round, and I don't know what layout they are. But, I don't know. I kind of like them. They do have a little bit of a purplish hue, purplish tone, but you'll understand why I kind of ended up brown keycap. And yeah, let me open up the board and we'll take a look at that. Right, so here is the actual box, and we're at my tinkering station desk. There's my Shadowmorn that I'm still working on. Sorry, Frostmorn? I don't remember the sword and the axe. I apologize. Zoom 75. There's a lot of stuff in here. Paperwork. Thank you for that. Some screws to put on our back plate. Our weighted black plate is frost white. And here's a case that the keyboard actually comes in. Alright guys, this is what we're dealing with in here. There's quite a lot of stuff in here, and I built keyboards before, and I'm not really intimidated, considering I built one of these with my brother. So yeah, we got our mounting plate, we got a USB-C cable, we have our case foam, and something else back here. Down here we have more gasket stuff. We got some ribbon cables in here like the ones I ordered. Got some standoffs. We have some mounting hardware for other components. We have, ooh, I don't know what this is. We have this here. We'll get to all this. We have our 2 lithium batteries that go in the keyboard, because you can also Bluetooth with this. We have our feet that we can choose white or black for. And then we have our actual keyboard frame or case or what have you. But I went with the violet one. You can see the lilac. So let me get this out of the bag and we'll take a look here. So here's our Zoom 75 in the lilac. They do come pre-installed with a modular screen nowadays. This is the daughter board that you actually plug the USB-C into. And yeah, I don't know if you guys can really appreciate the color, but this is the back of it, and then it's kind of like this violety kind of tone. So I'm gonna work on this tonight or tomorrow, and yeah, I'll let you guys see some updates. But I don't know how to record this whole thing and break it down into half an hour or less. So I guess I'll see you soon. Here's the PCB, guys. It is not flex cut. I wanted a thockier keyboard, so I'm hoping to have something that has a more dense sound. And yeah, I think it looks nice. Alright guys, so next steps is I'm going to take my screwdriver set, pull the daughter board out of there, and test my motherboard on the PC. Alright guys, please bear with me. The lighting isn't fantastic, but all I'm going to do is pull up a VIA, get some tweezers, and I'm going to touch all of these components like this, and see if the keyboard is showing up. Notice how the spacebar is going? And it's inverted, so as I go left to right here, it should light stuff up. So that's all I'm doing right now. Gotta do every single one of these, make sure the board is not faulty. See you soon. Now don't be alarmed. This is a 75% board, so everything that is lit up purple is actually correct. I haven't been getting it found though, so maybe the Bluetooth or something will fix that later, but this checks out and it worked, so we're moving on to the next step. Put the daughter board back in. I'm going to put my batteries in, and then probably do the case foam, and then the mounting plate next. But our board checked out just fine. These batteries are 2,250 milliamps, so they should hold the charge for a while, and you get two of them, so I like to station them so the cables can run into this groove. Batteries are in. This one actually comes with a build guide, so next thing we're going to do is put the stabilizers in. Looks like we need 4 of them, but I'm going to use my Durock V2s that I ordered, so that's next. So I did get all my parts laid out. I need 4 of them, 3 shorts and a tall for the long for the spacebar. I do have lube that I am going to do on these. Likely won't record that. That's a long process. If you know, you know. But yeah, we're going to do that and pop them into our motherboard. Alright, so I got my stabilizers lubed and built. I didn't want to record that because I don't want to hear that I was using the wrong brush, using the wrong stroke direction, using too much lube, using too little lube, using the wrong colored lube. Like, I didn't want to get into that. So next thing we're going to do is put the stables into our motherboard. So let's jump on that. So I'm going to take these gaskets, I'm going to line them up on these type of holes. Big and little. Here. Here, here, and here. And then I'm going to bolt these in with these little tiny screws I got. Some washers on the back, and it'll be perfect. So, I would record this, but I really don't want to do this in my other room. And it's, like I said, a lot of camera movements, so this is kind of how the format's going to be for this. Yeah. And so this is the other side of the board, and this is what it's going to look like once they're bolted in. One tab comes on the side, and it gets screwed in. It's going to look like this until I put that washer, this little guy, and the screw on, this little guy. So I'm going to hit that, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Tedious, guys. Very tedious. Alright guys, I got the stabilizers in. I don't know who told me this, or what video told me this, but you can check if they're built right. You grab one side, you lift it. If the other side goes up, you built them correctly. So, that's what I like to do after I get my stabs in. Give them a check, make sure they're all in right. Looks good. But, that's a good tip if you haven't built a board before. So, next thing we're going to do is get this into here, plugged into this, and get the foam in. Alright, so this is what we're working with. I got it all in here with the foam and the batteries. It's all plugged in. If I could press a button, I could show you that it lights up and it's all running. But next thing we gotta do is put these little standoffs in these little holes here. All 4 of these holes. So it doesn't want to bow and move. So I'm gonna run that. I did get ahead of myself. I have to screw the standoffs into the PCB, but that's okay because I did forget to plug in one of these ribbon cables. So I'm going to flip this, screw this in, and plug in a ribbon cable, and see you guys when I get that done. Alright guys, this is how we're looking so far. Got my ribbon cable out ready, got my board all dialed in. I do have to lift it a little so it catches on the keys that I put in, but that's fine. I'll fix that in a minute. But this is what we're working with right now. Looking pretty good. Alright, so I know I had to pull those up. I forgot to put the foam underneath here, but now the foam's in there and we are good to go on the next step here. I want to plug in the LCD, make sure that works before I get too crazy. But yeah, everything looks good so far, and hopefully we can toss the case together and see if everything works. Rather quick here. Broke, I dropped. No, I'm just kidding. I forgot to put the badge on the bottom, so I had to turn it upside down and pop this out to screw it in. It's four of these little guys. But, stuff happens. Every time I do something, stuff happens. So I'm not tripping. See you in a minute. Alright, and just to make sure that everything is still connected and working, I'm going to pop a key in here, give it a couple presses. So that's our LCD. Looks like it's working, and looks like our key is working. Everything's powered on and looking good. There is an app. I can put whatever on here I really want to and do some other stuff. So let me toss this end. I'm going to bolt it up. Got some screws to do. And then I'm going to put in the switches I picked, and we'll take a look. I think the only way to do the bottom right is to use the clear feet on this one. I tried the black ones because I was like, oh, that'll kind of make an aesthetic kind of look on the back, but I actually didn't like it. So we're going to use the clear. And that's the back of and the bottom, I guess, of our keyboard. Now it's time for one of the two tedious parts. See how a lot of these pins are bent? I don't like how these are packaged. I gotta go through, check every one of these, and stick them in here. A lot of them will be okay, but I promise you, we will have a few that are bent pretty bad. So start here, give it a few clicks, and go from there. So I'm gonna work on this, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Actually had an idea. Instead of doing them, testing them, I can do them right at the computer and test them here. I think H is working. This weird tone. Olive dark. Orange might actually work. Oh yeah. No, it's still a weird tone. Carbon. Oh yeah, there we go. H. Escape. Alright. See you guys in a little bit. About halfway there, guys. And in good spirits. I've only ran into two that were really bad, so actually not too worried about it. But yeah, I hope I have enough switches. Starting to have second thoughts. I think I got a 90 count. Yeah, 90 piece. Should be enough. I guess we'll see. Next thing we're going to do is reset this and do our keycaps. As you can see, I already started. So I'll see you guys once I got some more of these on, and we'll go from there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It is... Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. 1 second, fam. Alright. Pretend I just put that on. It is done. This is the new keyboard that we are running. I went with this like I showed you. It's like this Asian-y kind of coffee color theme to go with the lilac, the milk tea kind of color. I think it looks really, really fantastic. Never thought brown and purple would look so cool together. But here is the final build. And some people might like a noise type test or whatever, so let's do that. Hey guys, this is my old keyboard. If you want to win this, no, I'm just kidding. This is $1,000 keyboard. I ain't giving this away. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. If you want to build a keyboard, I'd recommend a Tofu 60, Tofu 65. There's also V2s of those. The Zoom 75 is a fun build. I've done a few of them now. And then if you want a full size, Odin R3, R4. Can't go wrong with them. I like building keyboards, and I also like budget boards. I have a M Pro 2 and a Corsair Mark 70 Silver Edition, I believe. But budget boards are nice, but the more you can customize on things, the more I enjoy them. So that's kind of why I wanted a 75. 108% is too much. My 60 I use in my living room, and I wanted a little more desk space with a different build. So instead of cutting this in half, I just got a Zoom 75. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all. Appreciate you. Be safe.